Grand Design teased a brand new 2026 Class C floor plan, and then basically said, "We'll show you later." What if the most interesting part of the Lineage lineup is the one you can't even properly see on the official site yet? And why does it look like European camper design quietly moved into an American neighborhood, changed the curtains, and refused to leave? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Camp Avto, where we celebrate machines that make perfect sense, right up until you try explaining them to your neighbor who still thinks a slide-out is a political scandal. I think the 2026 Lineage 25TK is the kind of RV that shows up like a new band on MTV in '96. Mysterious, confident, and somehow already cooler than the guy yelling, "They don't make 'em like they used to." Timmy told me he can smell European design from a mile away, right next to the river, because the wind brings it in with the fish. Timmy, I'm sorry. That sentence is both beautiful and medically concerning. In the middle of 2024, Grand Design started talking about the Class C Lineage as a growing family, and for the 2026 model year, they dropped this new floor plan, the Lineage 25TK. And the funniest part is the secret menu, Vibe. If you go looking for visuals on the official site, the message is basically, not yet. But the RV world is a small town with a loud gossip network, and a tour video from Josh, the RV nerd at Bish's RV, pulls the curtain back on the layout like it's a season finale. Design first, because that's where the drama starts. The 25TK feels very European in the way it tries to be compact while still stuffing in the features people actually live with. European campers have mastered the art of fitting life into a tidy footprint, like a good 80s hi-fi rack that somehow held a receiver, cassette deck, equalizer, and your uncle's questionable taste in jazz. What I like the most is the focus on flexible spaces, beds that change shape, partitions that change the mood, and storage that appears where you expected empty air. Then we get into the core promise. This is a nearly 26-foot RV, call it about 26 feet 0 inches long, roughly 7.9 meters, and inside that footprint, Grand Design claimed for a cab-over sleeping area for 2 guests, plus a king bed in the rear that can also convert into split twins if you and your significant other entered what I call the Seinfeld Season 7 phase of the relationship. Theater seating is in the plan. There's a full bathroom and a complete kitchen, all in something that's flirting with the 26-foot mark. But here's where America shows up with a cowboy hat. The slide-out. European units often avoid slide-outs because slides add weight, complexity, seals, and potential future arguments with water. The 25TK uses a slide-out along the left side, and that's where the theater seating lives. I believe this is Grand Design's way of saying, yes, we admire Europe, but we also enjoy pushing a button and watching a room grow. If you've ever owned a slide, you already know the deal. It's magical on day 1 and a maintenance relationship on day 1,000. Would you personally buy a compact Class C with a slide-out for extra lounge space? Yes or no? Tell me below, because half of you will say, absolutely, and the other half will say, only if you enjoy resealing things as a hobby. Now the rear half is where the Euro influence gets loud. At the very back, the split-twin arrangement isn't just 2 lonely beds. There's a center partition, and the layout can turn into a massive wall-to-wall sleeping area. That's the kind of cleverness that makes you nod like a 1990s infomercial host. But wait, there's more. Josh's tour also points out cargo options integrated into that bedding platform, which is exactly the kind of practical detail people don't appreciate until they've lived out of an RV and realized storage is not a feature. It's a survival system. Up front, the cab-over sleeping zone is done in a very international, space-aware way, a U-shaped platform that leaves headroom for moving through the coach. To turn it into a full bed, you add a small section. Then you toss in a ladder, and boom, you've got guests sleeping without the convert the dining table and ruin everyone's mood ritual. Timmy claims he once slept in a fishing boat's storage hatch and called it cozy. Timmy, with respect, that's not cozy, that's insurance claim energy. And then there's the bathroom, which might be the most talked about part of the whole layout. Grand Design extends the shower cabin toward the unit's center, using a floor panel and big guide rails above and below to create what some guests will consider a wet bath corridor. But the trick is the partitions. You can close the shower off from the vanity and toilet, and even from the rest of the unit. The product manager even demonstrates you could potentially grab a beer from the fridge while you shower. I think that's either the greatest luxury feature in modern RV history, or the clearest sign we've stopped pretending we're civilized. Either way, it's memorable. Kitchen next, because this is where compact usually goes to die. The tour highlights lots of storage for food, spices and canned goods, plus a 3-in-1 convection oven, microwave and air fryer. You also get a large sink with a high-rise faucet, a 2-burner cooktop, and the fridge sits across from the shower. Now, I'm going to be fair and a little critical. Countertop space is limited, and the drop-down extension becomes essential. That's not a deal-breaker, but it's a lifestyle choice. If you cook like a 90s TV chef and spread ingredients across every surface, you will learn humility fast. Chassis talk, because yes, it matters, but we'll keep it honest. The plan is built on a Mercedes-Benz chassis, which suggests a certain driving character people associate with that badge. But Grand Design hasn't publicly spelled out every detail here in the text we've got, and I'm not going to invent it. What I can say is this. The moment you mix a premium chassis with a complex coach layout, your future ownership experience becomes a 3-way relationship between Mercedes service realities, RV appliance realities, and the eternal truth that slide-outs and seals demand attention. The new owner will have to deal with normal Class C realities, keeping an eye on seals, mechanisms, and all the little house systems that make an RV feel like home, until one of them decides it's on strike. So what's the legacy angle? The Bambino-sized microcars of the 1950s tried to give people a little bit of car. This Lineage 25TK tries to give you a little bit of Europe. In an American Class C, compact thinking, flexible spaces, and a bathroom layout bold enough to become a conversation starter at every campground. I believe that's why this floor plan is getting attention even before the official photo reveal catches up. It's not just another box. It's a layout with opinions. Here's what we can responsibly lock in from the tour description. The Lineage 25TK is a nearly 26-foot Class C, about 26 feet 0 inches, roughly 7.9 meters, with a cab-over sleeping area for 2, a rear king that can convert to split twins, and then to a wall-to-wall sleeping setup via a center partition, theater seating located in a left-side slide-out, a full bathroom with partitions that can isolate the shower corridor, and a kitchen featuring a 3-in-1 convection oven, microwave/air fryer, a large sink with a high-rise faucet, a 2-burner cooktop, a fridge across from the shower, and limited counter space helped by a drop-down extension. It rides on a Mercedes-Benz chassis, and while off-grid systems are mentioned, the exact configuration isn't provided here, so we won't pretend we know it. As for price, the only concrete figure given is that dealers have been listing new 2025 Lineage 25FW units for as low as $155,000. And while we can reasonably expect the 2026 25TK to be higher, there is no official or confirmed number in the information provided, so that's where we stop. All right, campers, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery floor plan that showed up like a lost VHS tape from the future, consider becoming a channel sponsor for just $1. $1. That's less than the cost of pretending you don't want a new RV. Link is in the description. And Timmy says if you sponsor, he'll catch you a fish the size of a Lineage, which is not how nature works, but I admire the confidence. See you in the next one.